Hey, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about puppies and manners. This is the next puppy video in my puppy series. I have done videos on potty training and your first days home with your puppy, crate training, and a lot of other videos. So if you're interested in learning more about puppies, then check those out. But for this video, I'm going to be talking about teaching your dog manners. I've spoken a little bit about this before, but basically you're going to be rewarding your dog or your puppy anytime they do something natural that you like. So if they just naturally sit and wait, then give them a reward and label that action that they have done with what you want to call it. So if they sit, then you would say sit and give them a reward. So you're rewarding them for things that they're already just naturally doing. And these are, of course, things that you like and you want them to learn or you want them to keep doing. If they're relaxing beside you while you're working on the computer, then reward them and say good settle, good relax, or whatever you want to call that. And your puppy will learn to associate that word with that action, and also associate it as something positive, something that they get a reward for, something that is enjoyable, something that makes you happy. Puppies respond to consistency. So basically, just remember to discourage unwanted behaviors and encourage wanted behaviors. In most of my videos, I've talked about rewarding positive behaviors and positive reinforcement. In this video, I'm going to talk a bit about preventing unwanted behaviors. So when your puppy does something that you don't want them to do, or that you know that when they're older, it's not something that you want them to continue doing, the first thing you can do is ignore that behavior. That isn't always possible if it's maybe a dangerous act or something that ignoring it just isn't working and they keep doing it, or they think you're playing. By ignoring the behavior, I mean don't engage, don't look at them, don't talk to them, don't try and stop it, just turn away and don't give them any attention at all. If this doesn't stop the behavior, then redirect. So give your puppy something else to do. Make a toy seem really interesting and they'll run over to you, stop what they're doing, and want to play with you and that toy. So redirect them instead of correcting them. So overall, you're really just rewarding positive behaviors and ignoring or redirecting unwanted behaviors. And of course, never punishing. Sometimes puppies can be frustrating. They have so much energy and they're just getting into everything. If you find yourself in this place, then you probably need to give your puppy a little nap, have them rest, teach them how to settle and how to calm down. It's really important that your puppy learns how to calm down, how to control their emotions, and how to settle so they don't get overly excited or overly aroused. And since this video is about teaching your dog manners, what I mean by manners is that you want your dog to ask for things in a polite, calm way. So anytime they want something, there's no grabbing, there's no barking, or anything else that you don't want them to do when they are older. So when you're giving them their food at breakfast or dinner, instead of just giving it to them, have them ask you for it. And how puppies can ask is have them do something that you know that they can do really well. So if your puppy already knows how to sit, have your dog sit every time before you give them the food. When they want to go outside, once they are potty trained, of course, have them sit at the door before you open the door. Another important puppy manner that you should teach your puppy is to not be too possessive or guard their food or guard you or protect you. So you really want to discourage resource guarding or possessiveness. To do this, all you need to do is when your puppy is eating, in the middle of eating, take their food bowl away from them for a second, and then have them sit to ask nicely for the food back, and then give the food back. While you're playing with toys, play with the toy and then take the toy away from your puppy so they can't get it. Have them calm down, settle, and then when they're sitting nicely, give the toy right back. So when you take something away, always give it back if it's something that is appropriate for your puppy to play with or use. That makes it easier when your dog has something that they're not allowed to have or that's dangerous for them. It'll be a lot easier for them to drop it from their mouth and let you have it because they're used to that being a positive experience and them often still having fun, it doesn't mean that the fun's over. And you'll be less likely to chase them around the room or the yard with something that you don't want them to have in their mouth. Another thing that you want to teach your puppy that can be considered puppy manners is teaching them to ask for attention in appropriate ways. Some dogs will ask for attention by barking, some whining, some will paw you or come just sit beside you. How do you want your dog to ask you for attention? Dogs will most likely learn to do this naturally, and there'll be something that they're more likely to do, a behavior that they'll do to get your attention. So keep this in mind and make sure that your dog is getting your attention in a polite way. So most likely you don't want them to bark and then you get your attention. That can create a habit that you really won't like when they're older. Keep in mind what you are responding to when it comes to your puppy. This goes along with rewarding your puppy when they are doing something that you like and ignoring them when they are not. Rewarding your puppy is also giving them your attention, not just rewarding with treats and toys or games. It's also your attention is a reward to your puppy. And you also don't want to only give your puppy attention when they are doing something naughty, like chewing or biting something that they shouldn't, or going potty in inappropriate places. You want your attention to be from positive acts, not just negative or more positive than negative. Socialization for puppies is also really important, and this will develop manners in your dog when it is older. You want to make sure that socialization is always a positive experience. And socialization with puppies, it doesn't just mean meeting other puppies, other dogs of all different ages and sizes, meeting other animals like cats and seeing squirrels and birds and other things that they might encounter on walks. It doesn't just mean meeting other people of different ages and wearing different things like funny hats or different clothes or using a cane. It also means experiences like walking on grass and walking on snow and walking through puddles and walking on smooth surfaces and rough surfaces and gravel. And it also means smelling different things. Dogs see the world a little bit differently than we do, so expose them to lots of different scents and lots of different sounds, not just sights. Expose them to different textures. You really want to expose your puppy to a wide variety of things. People, pets, situations, experiences, anything that you can think of. If you don't do this for your puppy, they can become more anxious, fearful, aggressive in the future. And fear and anxiety in dogs when they are older commonly leads to aggression, which is something that you really don't want your dog to experience. Socialization to all of these different experiences and smells and textures, sights, sounds, people, animals really helps your puppy be confident, feel safe, and grow to be very friendly and confident and secure. While you are exposing your puppy to all of these things, you want to make sure that your puppy is always having a positive experience. You don't want to overwhelm them or overstimulate them. They need these experiences to be enjoyable and fun and exciting. Let them explore, let them be curious. Anything that you think you may want to do with your dog when they are older, places you may want to take them, things that you want to do with them, start introducing those things to your puppy when they are young. I hope this video was helpful and you have a lot of fun showing your puppy all the things in the world and letting them really explore and be curious and have fun and learn manners that you want them to have when they are older. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.